We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Jays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jack Flaherty gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now in the box, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 7:15.
That ball's foul.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Cavan Biggio. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
2-0 now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 2-0. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. One and 0. Here it is.
Oh, that goes good.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Sean Yamaguchi is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
3-0 the count.
The pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Edman. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Runners going. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Wong stands at second with 2 gone. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Dexter Fowler would be next. He's set. The 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. Still no score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. One and 2 now.
2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now another 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Outside, that's the ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike. Nope.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Fouled away. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. He's around first, heading for 2. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Now at the plate, Lane Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A man at third with one away. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and he can't track it down. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Kolten Wong now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Wong is exactly a .260 hitter. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Reese McGuire. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In now, Sean Yamaguchi. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Popped him up. Edman has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, Cavan Biggio. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Down the first baseline. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Paul DeJong.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Shot toward right center. Puig is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit. 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Fouled off. Once again a 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lane Thomas. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Thomas has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. On the season, Thomas is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 3-2 pitch, and that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harrison Bader. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in once again, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A 1-1 count to Puig. Puig, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Ball 2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Wong has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Edman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 to count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 2-2 offering. That's popped up. Biggio ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeJong. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The count now at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here's the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Finally got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled off. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 2 out with the man at first. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. DeYoung onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to go here as the right-hander Adam Wainwright gets the
Number
call.
50, Adam Wainwright.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Hit out towards second. Wong gets to it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Trent Thornton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Pitch popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will get this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. line towards center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Puig is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Matt Carpenter is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Matt Carpenter.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Colton Wong will stand in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. And there's a base hit on the line. And not in time as the run scores. And he's out on the tag. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 3, the Jays nothing. John Brebbia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
7th inning ready to roll. In now, Travis Shaw. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Yasiel Puig. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
That's out.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man at first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Fowler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 3-0. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Edman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Down the left field line and deep.
And this will wind up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Up next for the Cardinals.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the 2nd out.
Batter number 11.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeJong. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Teoscar Hernandez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-2 is a called 3rd strike right on the inside corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-0 count and the pitch.
Nope. Outside. Hey!
Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Cavan.
Standing in, Cavan Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Two and two.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
One out and a runner on second base. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Nope. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hey.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Blue Jays held in check, still down 3-0. Arodys Vizcaino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
39, Arodys Vizcaino.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Lane Thomas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And he'll dive back in. At the plate, Harrison Bader, as he grounds one briskly to short. Bichette's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3, the Jays nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 21, Andrew Miller. Now playing left and batting 9.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Wong is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Travis Shaw. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. Hit hard to third, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Andrew Miller wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the American League East, the St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 3-0. Complete game 1.